that people are going to look at your videos and they're going to check those three boxes off, and then they will listen to what you have to say based
Yeah,
off of those three things. Based off of those two things, are you the elite? Are you the do you
no,
classify yourself as elite in
it's
those
supposed to be
fields?
elite.
No, you don't classify yourself as the elite. However, when people watch videos, they when people watch videos, honestly, if we're being honest, people watch videos and they see elite people doing elite things for a normal person, uh, that shit's a turnoff, right?
Yeah.
It's a
No way.
turnoff. It's a turnoff. It's gonna for an elite person doing elite things to a normal person, it's gonna be like, dude, there's no way I will ever get to that level. What you're saying, it probably makes sense, but I'm never gonna actually be there. So what you're saying, yeah, I'll watch your video maybe one time. However, when it's a normal person doing normal things, a normal person, which is 80% of the 80% of everybody who's going to be watching your shit, they're just a normal person. When it's a normal person watching another normal person doing other normal things, that's going to be something that's just like, okay, yeah, I'm not there yet, but this guy, he's also just an average Joe. He can do this. I'm going to watch this video, 10 or 20 times or even 30 or 40 times until I can get what this other average person is doing. And then you multiply that by the rest of everybody else who's also a normal fucking person, and I guarantee you that is going to multiply into more views than some elite fucking athlete doing elite fucking shit. I guarantee you it's going to multiply into more views than what these elite guys are doing. Just watching an average Joe doing something else that's also average.
I'm no Greg Doucette. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know who that is.
That coach dude, that dude that was roasting whoever the other day that he sent the video of. That
Oh, yeah. I remember that guy. Yeah.
dude's freaking.
He's definitely on roids. He's on roids himself.
I mean, yeah, he admitted as much. Yeah, so.
Yeah, he's definitely on roids himself. However, still the premise doesn't change, right? Like, if I'm just an average person, which is what majority of anybody who's looking on YouTube for fitness advice, they are just going to be an average Joe.
Yeah.
They're going to want average Joe advice in order to get them to that next level.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely more knowledgeable than the average Joe ever.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you have to, if you actually wanted to start a YouTube channel. Okay, I'm not just saying just focus on one thing, which would be fitness or video games or whatever. I'm just saying if you're actually above average, so you're above average in fitness, and you're also actually above average in video game knowledge and things like that. And I'm saying if you actually wanted to start a channel, why not just combine the two? You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
Have a or so the other thing, so there's two options. Have one channel where you have both fitness, which you're above average in, and then also have video games, which you're above average in, and just combine them both into one channel. And the other thing, the other option would be to just have two separate channels, where one channel you're just like, well, I'm above average in fitness, let me make a fitness channel devoted specifically to body weight fitness and shit, the shit that I'm fucking knowledgeable in body weight. And then, when I don't feel like fucking recording a video on fitness anymore because I'm fucking tired of it, I record another video, which is like, hey, I'm gonna fucking make a video on me being scared or me playing this fucking action adventure game or whatever the fuck the case may be because I'm tired of fucking recording fitness videos. I'm gonna make this video game channel because I'm not a casual player. I'm a little bit competitive, so I'm gonna play these scary games. I'm gonna play these other games on a harder difficulty than what a normal person would play them on,
Yeah.
and let me have a separate channel dedicated to that shit. And that way, you're appealing to two separate audiences on two separate channels, and you're getting revenue. You're getting revenue from both of those channels if you didn't want to combine them into one. So,
Real trash.
because you're good at two different things, right?
That's Soju.
That's Soju knowledge.
It's not even Soju knowledge. It's literally just regular ass knowledge, right? Literally just regular ass knowledge. If you're good at two separate things, make two separate channels that appeal to two separate audiences, and I guarantee your viewership is going to double as opposed to just making just one channel where you're just like, oh
true.
yeah, I'm really good at this, and then other fat fucking Red Bull drinking ass.
Gotta insult them now, huh? Just gotta insult them. Huh?
I'm just saying, you got your fat Red Bull drinking ass, fucking fat bread. Let me eat all these goddamn sandwiches. You got them niggas that are just like, all right, yeah, oh yeah, fucking let me sit back in my fucking chair and critique your gameplay. That, you'll have those guys watching your videos as well as the guys that are just like, oh man, maybe I've been playing video games for too much. I need to take a break and get into some goddamn fitness. Oh my god, this guy plays video games and he's actually fucking fit. Let me watch his videos. You know what I mean? Like it's all about growing your channel based on what you're actually good at, right? And if you're good at I'm just saying, if you're good at two separate things, which you are, good at bodyweight fitness, and then you're also good at playing video games. Like,
That is something that pisses me off though. Like I'm tired of the stereotype, like, oh, if you're a gamer, you're just some out of shape.
Yeah.
Like it's just not true. Like I know I'm a personal testament to that. Like I'm not out of shape and I'm not a couch potato. But I love games, obviously.
So you could create a channel or two channels that separate the two, and then you could double your viewership because you'll get the fitness people who are looking to create this body weight workout style, and then you'll also have this other channel that's like, hey, I like to play video games on a harder difficulty than normal. But that's the other thing, it's just like, when you do play video games, you can't just play them on like casual levels.
Nah. Yeah.
You would have to play them on the harder difficulties because that's what people want to see. Anybody can play any video game on this casual, easy mode, whatever the fuck.
Yep.
Anybody can play that shit. You would have to play it on the harder difficulties, which I'm sure for you would not be an issue. Like, just play it on fucking hard mode or nightmare mode or whatever the fucking case may be. You will get the viewership you need to actually make a decent revenue on, what you're trying to accomplish by making a fucking YouTube channel.
Just takes a lot of work to do that.
I mean, it
Gotta figure out
does.
what videos I gotta put out.
It
Yep,
does.
you gotta put them out weekly.
Yeah. Just put out. If you put out one a week with standard promotion from your friends, to garner viewership, shit like that, you would start making you would start enveloping views, just like obviously you're gonna be obviously you're gonna be behind the curve. Like that's just a matter of fact, just because people have been doing
This shit
what
for a
we're
while.
talking about. Yeah, what we're talking about, people have been doing for years at this point and building up a viewership at that point. However, if you started now, it still wouldn't be bad because of the platform that social media and all of that shit has at this point. You would definitely get viewership a lot faster than other people would get viewership back when they started doing this shit for YouTube, because YouTube started back in what, like 2011, 2010?
Nah, 2006, more like it, honestly.
Okay, but even in 2006, people weren't actually making their own channels and, you know what I'm saying, and streaming their own shit. You know, nobody was doing that back in 2006. YouTube might have started back in 2006, but nobody was actually making their own channels and all of that shit back in 2006. I feel like that shit only started back in 2010, 2011, or whatever. And it's just like, so you're a little bit behind the power curve if you wanted to start doing that. And it's just like, dude, with the amount of exposure social media gets nowadays, even though you're starting 10 years behind when the first person started it, the amount of exposure is exponential, which would mean even though you're starting from behind, the exponential exposure that you're gonna get through social media and all that shit, you would really catch up to most of these streamers and shit. Like, you catch up to them in a year or two, right?
Yep.
I don't know, I just feel like the only thing I'm worried about as far as content is like, I feel like I would want to be consistent in like what I do with my channel. So it's like, what do I want to stream, or what kind of videos do I want to make? Like, I wouldn't want to jump all over the place personally, for me.
Nah, no, fuck that. Here's the thing: if you trying to make money, and if I were to enter that sort of business, that's gonna be my goal. Is, you know, I'm trying to make money. If you trying to make money, don't go for a theme. Fuck that. Your theme should just be, hey, people who are paying subscribers, paying donations, whatever. My theme is I'm gonna please people who are actually giving me money to do what I do. That's my theme. My theme is I'm gonna pay the people who are actually, you know, paying. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's just like, hey, here's $100, I want you to play this game for $100, and the game that they want me to play, I can beat in like 5 hours. It's like, so you want me to play a game I can beat in 5 hours, and you just donated $100 to me?
Hey,
So that's $20 an hour?
AT.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that shit. Easy. Let me download it. Let me download it real quick.
For real, Joel.
I'm gonna play that game.
Yeah.
Easy.
Travis.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick. In Magic,
Mhm.
how do you get packs through also killing or by defeating players online and through campaign, or
Okay, so the easiest.
without spending any money?
Yeah. So I haven't donated no monies. Well, I I think I did like the starter pack $15 or whatever.
Yeah. So you got booster
Uh,
packs, right?
Yeah, just the boosters for like $15 startup.
Right.
But after that, the easiest way to get packs and to get money to buy more packs is the daily challenges. So, are you in arena right now?
Yeah, I'm just looking through all the cards because when I activated those two decks, those pre-mades,
No.
they gave me some packs.
Okay.
So I'm
So
looking through some pretty dope shit right now.
I'm logging in right now. Okay, so for me,
For real,
me-
Travis.
no. So for me, my reward is it says you have to cast 30. You have to cast 30 green or blue spells. Do you see that?
Wait, sorry, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
So it says if you want 750 gold, you have to cast 30 green
Yeah.
or blue spells.
Uh-huh.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
So right there, all you have to do, you don't even have to win your games, right? All you have to do is cast.
Get those
All you have to
challenges.
do is cast. Yeah, all you have to do is cast 30 green or blue spells. You don't have to win. You don't have to win. So
Right.
you just so you just play a green deck or play a blue deck, you know, until you cast
Let's go.
30 spells, and then right there, that's 750 gold right there. That puts you 3/4 of the way to another pack, right?
Let me ask you a question real quick. So, what these packs are getting, so we're pretty much not going to have the same cards.
You,
I mean, we can have
Uh,
some, obviously, but it's not
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
the same,
yeah. No, we're not gonna have exactly the same cards because
right?
I've obviously been playing this game longer than you have, so I've done the challenges. I've done the challenges. I've done all of that shit longer than you have, so I'm gonna get more cards than you probably
Right.
have.
Yeah.
And the other piece too is just like, so even if we have been playing the game the same amount of time, it's just like, okay, once you spend your packs, it's just like, okay, every like 5 or 6 packs you get, you're gonna get a wild card,
ring.
and then you're gonna get a wild card that's like uncommon, and then you get a wild card that's like a rare or a mythic or something like that. And it's just like, even if we have been playing the same amount of time, it's just like, what are you spending your rare, uncommon, mythic? What are you spending your cards on?
Right.
So if you're spending your cards on something that's actually like meta at the time, you'll probably win more matches in ranked than you will if you're just spending your cards on just random shit that you don't actually know what it does or don't actually care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking through my shit right now. To see like,
Gold
what the
ring.
cards. So I'm about to make a deck here probably right now.
Yeah.
So that way tomorrow or Sunday or whatever we can dabble into some matches and shit.
Sure. Yeah, and I'm down to play. I'm down to play whenever.
Oh, for
man.
sure. Yeah, I know. This deck's gonna be kind of nasty, man. I'm gonna actually get a little crazy with it though.
What color is it?
I'm gonna try my best to do. So first, my main one's gonna be a dual color, and then
Wait, which colors though?
I'm not too sure yet. I'm just reading through every single card I have for every color and every color that's mixed. Just see what I really want to do for the combos.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna make a tri-color deck. It's gonna be really hard to make a 3-color deck, but I know I can do it. I've done it before.
Tricolor and quad color. They're
hell yeah.
pretty.
Quad is something else. Yeah.
They're pretty solid. They're pretty solid, but you have to have a lot of. You gotta have a lot of money to
Let's
actually
go.
make those types of decks work.
You're right. Yeah, but I should be good here. gonna keep fucking around with this shit and see what I can do. I don't know what colors I'm gonna choose yet for the main two. I'm just gonna come up pretty much like, just gonna keep looking and just pretty much I'll have my answer within time.
Okay, that's fair.
And then tomorrow, since I don't have a whole lot of cards right now, I'm just gonna make what I can, and then Sunday we can for sure dabble. And
Yeah.
if I decide to play some more on my own or whatever and get some packs, then that'd be pretty cool too. So
Dude, let me
yeah,
know. So what I do is I normally when I make like a new deck or whatever, I won't play ranked with it. I'll play just like a regular, just like a standard
yeah, yeah.
regular like game just to see
No,
just to see if I can get the combos off that like so when I make a deck, I normally make a deck based off of a combo that I want to see.
yeah, right.
And then I'll play a regular match and then I'll see how often I can get that combo that
Yeah. I got you.
you know what I'm saying, and
I do the same thing too.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like I'll play a game just to see what the percentage is
yes,
that
sir.
I can get that combo that I wanted.
Yeah.
Just to see the percentage that I can get that combo off,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it's a very low percentage, then one, I'll either tweak the deck to make that percentage a little bit higher, or two, I'll just be like, okay, this deck's not really that great because there's not really a way for me to increase the percentage of the combo that I wanted to see happen.
Right.
So that's normally how I make my decks.
But you're talking about for as soon as like as far as like colors go. I have these are the combinations that I'm gonna go for mostly for the dual color decks. It's gonna be either a white and green, or it's gonna be a what was it? A blue and green, and those are probably the ones I'm going for right now. Blue and green or white and green. And if whatever fails, then I'm gonna probably go for like a green and blue, or not green and blue, but green and no, I don't know. Yeah, probably green and white or green and blue. That's what I'm going for right now, dude. Honestly. Or it's gonna be
Blue green is pretty.
green blue is it's a weird as far as
Yeah,
combinations go. It's the most like abstract in my opinion, dude.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty strange.
Yeah,
It's
it is
pretty
very
strange
strange,
to
but
go blink to go
yeah,
green blue.
it can work if you have the cards and you know what combos you're going for.
It
If you
it
don't,
it can work. However, so I mean, just playing this game for the past couple months, like a blue deck is very it's very mana hungry. Like you need a lot of mana to actually execute a blue deck pretty efficiently. And then green deck, because green deck focuses on
they focus on mana.
they're focused on very strong creatures, right?
Yeah.
Green decks are focused on very strong creatures,
Yeah.
which means you also need to have very high mana. I mean that means like it's like green blue deck. It's just like, dude, you're gonna need to have a very high amount of mana.
Yeah.
Which like the standard amount of mana is like 20 to 25, right? That's like a standard amount of mana. If you have a green or blue deck, you want to have 20 to 25 mana for both of those decks. And then if you combine the two to have a green and blue deck, it's just like, dude, half your deck needs to be mana if you want to actually play that deck efficiently. So
Yeah.
it's just like, I mean, is it doable? Yes, it's doable, but I feel like efficient. It's probably not going to be efficient higher than like gold or platinum. Like you probably won't make it past that with that type of deck.
I think so. It just depends on what cards you have.
I mean,
I think any deck can make it to anywhere. To be honest, let's be honest here. It just depends on the cards you have to make that deck.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Any deck can beat any deck, but when you start looking at percentages,
Mm-hmm.
certain decks are more consistent than other decks are going to be. And a green blue deck, can it win at high levels? Yes, of course. Any deck can win at a high level.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at the percentage based statistics, a green blue deck with the mana cost required for blue and also the mana cost required for green, it's just like your percentage drops way more than it would be with, you know, a different multicolored deck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's also a piece to take into consideration there. So I don't know. I'm not saying don't do it, because you know you creating your green blue deck, you might whoop my ass. You know, you might
Right. Yeah. We'll
might
just have
whoop my
to.
ass.
Well, I'll just have to test it on some randoms online, and if it works, then cool. But if it doesn't, then I can always just tweak it. So.
Yeah, my only advice, if you're gonna go with green blue, which are the two highest mana cost decks there are,
Yeah.
because you know if you're gonna go with a high mana cost deck, it's either I'm gonna go straight blue or I'm gonna go straight green. So when you combine the two, it's just like you're gonna need a lot of mana to combine the two. That's my only like advice I can give you, is like if you're gonna go
Yeah.
for a blue green with both of those being high mana cost decks, is instead of the standard 20 to 25
Yeah.
mana decks, you're
this-
gonna have to be like a 30. You're probably gonna have to have a 30 mana deck.
Here's the thing about green and blue. The only way that it can work, and if I do decide to do this, I have to have these cards. Certain cards, the creature cards that can add that extra mana, then it can work for sure. But
Yeah.
if I don't
Yeah,
have
I know
that,
what you're
then I'm
talking
not
about.
even-
You're,
yeah, I'm
you're
not-
talking about the lands. You're talking about the lands that actually add an extra land. When
Yeah,
you tap
lands like
them
that,
type
or
shit.
like for example, this creature here, just tap, add a forest, or tap, add one of any color. If you control a creature with 4 or greater power, then add 2 of any color instead. Like I need
Okay.
cards like that to make that green and blue deck work.
Yeah,
But if
absolutely.
I don't go green and blue, then I'll probably go green and white, because you know white's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
You know their shit's all about just like, oh, I'm gonna give him +1/+2 and make him have flying, and
Yeah.
they're very defensive, and you know, and green's just fucking power. So I like green and white too. It just depends. It's either gonna be green and white or green and blue. But let's say if I don't choose any of those combinations, then my next alternative is gonna go towards a black color mixed with either probably black and blue, honestly, because that's one of my favorite combinations.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's
love
fair.
black and blue, bro. It's just a really good combination.
That's fair. Yeah. So with that, yeah, black is a relatively cheap deck.
Yeah.
They have a lot of sacrifice type shit. Like they're definitely a relatively cheap deck. But once again, blue is not a cheap deck, right? So you've got a cheap deck that has a lot of sacrifice shit, and then if you were to combine it with a blue deck, which is a very expensive deck because it focuses on countering what the other player is doing, you know, it's just you definitely you'd have to spend a lot more time looking at the cards and figuring out what your actual win conditions are for whatever deck you're trying to play, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, there's a lot of hey, this is a top tier deck. These are what we use to actually make it top tier and all that bullshit. And it's just like, dude, I personally am not gonna spend $100 or more, you know, to make this top tier deck to, you know, compete at a mythic level, right? Like I'm just gonna play the game and I'm gonna get cards at the rate I'm supposed to get cards, and I personally am just gonna use my own knowledge, my game knowledge, and figure out, hey, based off of the cards that I have, what is the best combination that I can make to beat certain, uh, certain other top tier card decks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my own strategy. Is just like, dude, I'm gonna take these cheap cards and I'm gonna look at what each of them do, and I'm gonna put them in my deck based off of the way I want to play the game. And I've made it to plat. I've made it to platinum so far off of these cheap ass fucking cards that I haven't spent hundreds of dollars into making. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the only other advice I can give you is just like, dude, like, are there top tier decks that you can climb the ladder with? Sure, there are. But if you're smart, you don't have to spend $100 or $200 on all these top tier fucking cards. Like, if you're smart, you can actually look at how you want to play the game. And you can actually build your own deck based off of how you want to play the game, and you can still actually climb the ladder and be a competitive fucking person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely right.
So that's all up to you, man.
Yeah.
The other thing I would say is, if you want more cards, don't spend money. All you have to do is just beat the challenges. Just beat the challenges every day. Like today's challenge is cast 30 green or blue spells. So even if you lose, it doesn't matter, right?
Right.
Even if you lose, as long as you cast 30 green or blue spells, you get 750 coins, which is 3/4 of your way to getting a new pack, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So there's definitely other ways to be competitive in the game.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. Oh, Mark. Just
Bro, Mark's still online.
Still haven't figured out how to fucking push people off, man.
Marcus online.
It's it's one of the buttons.
Yeah, I know
Jason,
you grab them, but once you grab them, how the fuck do you push them?
You have to drag them. You drag them over to the edge.
Oh, you have to drag them.
Yeah.
I thought you could just like push them.
You have to drag them. Only reason I know that is from watching gameplay, because I haven't actually made it far enough to actually drag somebody, you know? Because I'm fucking trash at the game.
Alright, let's start making this deck now, bro.
Bots. Bunch of bots in this game. go! Got pushed off.
Oh, screw
They're going. You, Travis, already go to sleep or what?
it. I really don't know.
Had
I
to
don't know what
polish
gets
off
me.
that bottle of soju, man. You said what?
I don't know where the fuck they went, to be honest.
I think they both fell asleep. Jason went to sleep because he's too
Yeah,
drunk.
Yeah, Jason fell asleep with his dick in his hand.
Bro.
Over there looking at rocks.
Legit. Over there checking out rocks.
Yeah.
Fiending for that Jupiter and Saturn stick.
Like, gimme.
Guessing Travis finally decided to go do whatever he was gonna do.
Probably out, dude. He's probably out. It's either gonna be, I don't know what kind of deck to make, to be honest.
Huh?
I don't know what kind of deck to make, to be honest, man.
Oh, deck.
Somebody got off.
Who got off?
Travis.
Travis?
Yeah, little drunk boy Travis.
What'd you say?
I said I don't know what kind of deck to make, to be honest. I have to take a look at this. Like, it's a lot of fucking reading, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah. You gotta read all the cards and figure out what kind of strat you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just by telling, I can already see that some of these cards I'm not gonna fucking use. I mean, you know, I know a lot about Magic, bro. Honestly, probably know more than all of them, to be honest.
Yeah, you shouldn't have no problem making a deck.
Nah. I mean, it's not hard. Like, once you know how to play the game, I mean, essentially, then it just comes down to what you want to do as a
Yeah.
combo. Which that's not hard. Well, it's hard to do because if you don't have if you don't have the cards that you know what I'm saying that you're looking for, if you
Yeah.
don't have them, then
Yeah, you kind of have to
Hard.
go for something else.
some of these fucking cards look fucking badass. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I know what I'm gonna do, bro. I might have to rock a black deck, actually, like a Blighters deck. All these fucking. Door for this card is 2 cards, a short target creature, Oh! Short target creature. 2 damage to a creature. All these fucking deal damages, dude. Maybe a black and green, dude. I don't know, man. Shut the battlefield tab. Just fucking that. Nasty. Let's see if I have that.
Bop my head on that thing.
Bop your head on my cock.
For real, girl.
Like that? Like that or what?
No! Come on. 5 more rings. Let's go.
Do that.
The gooch. Let's go.
Real Marky Mark.
How are people over here? Oh, 80 wins in Fall Guys. Like, no, bitch.
You're fucking trash.
Like, people are actually, oh, 100 wins. Like, nobody cares, dude.
Fucking play it all day because you're a virgin.
That, Doug.
No, he's a big time virgin. You know that for a fucking fact. Damn, that's nasty.
Let's go. Had to take that shortcut.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna do like a green deck. It's nasty. It's actually nasty, bro.
For real nast.
Oh, Bella Danger. No. Go on my fucking BBC real quick. Yes, sir.
For real that
Yeah.
danger.
Where the fuck's Jaffle at, dude?
Why?
I gotta do that fucking noise for Jaffle so we can laugh. Yo, Jason fucking fell asleep, dude.
Why, you can hear him snoring or what?
Oh, he's fucking away from his monitor. What else would he be doing right now?
Yeah, he fell asleep.
I bet you right now if we leave the Discord, check 10 minutes later to see if he's still there, you're just gonna be sitting there.
Yeah, you know he fell asleep. He drank a lot of soju, not gonna lie. He did drink.
Guess we get no horny over there.
Fuck! Damn it.
Weird.
Get up! Ah,
You realize that?
what?
Jason getting a little boner over there about that. Talking about Kimmy.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude started going in. He started going in on that. Oh, yo, Kimmy. Like, calm down, Jason.
You don't like them talking about your girl or what?
Dude started going in, man. Calm down, Jason Madden. Oh, she's still online. Let me check her out.
For real, Mark.
Yeah, I thought she got off.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm doing
Go
terrible.
ahead and scope real quick, man.
I'm about to break my screen, but this is a laptop, so I can't redo that.
Stomp that hoe, bro.
You stopped it?
Stomp that hoe. No. I'm telling Pizza to stomp that hoe.
Yeah, but it's $2,000. Like,
That's just
Ask her if she can moan on stream real quick.
For real.
Yeah, for me.
Calm down, man.
Just let her moan Joel's game real quick. See what she says. Joel? Oh, good.
I don't know where they are though. Oh shit.
Joel?
I can do it, guys. Fuck. Oh my gosh.
For real.
She's a calm down. I'll try my dick in there.
For real, Kimmy.
controller in your hand, just like,
No!
let it
Bro,
slip,
whoever this toucan is
hit the
cheating.
wall,
You
I
scream like she
hate
wants to
them.
pop.
My heart.
just let it slip from your
Oh, it's
hands
wait for that
I didn't want to do that, dude.
into a wall.
Are you still in For Honor, Caleb?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
what
so
do you
you're
mean
about
am
to
I still
rage.
on For Honor? I just got on.
I know, it doesn't take you long to get mad.
Huh?
Alright guys, I said it doesn't take you that long to get mad in that game.
No, it don't. Sorry, Jeff game.
Bruh, I'm still watching the toucan and
Damn, they're still in that game?
the bro. Oh, the toucan won.
Fuck it, Cam, break the controller. Y'all are talking.
Joel? Ah. Like, you know that'd be legit though, Mark. Think about it.
Oh, that low tier god streaming right now.
Ugh.
That OTG, man. Dun, 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 dun.
What you trying to get into, bro?
Oh, I'm playing Fall Guys right now.
Hey, my dude, this movie's just called Sleep. Yo.
Calm
Right.
down, my dude.
You know that'd be fire, my dude.
Calm
Imagine,
down.
just think this. Just listen to my name the whole time. Just John. Okay, it sounds kind of nasty, but
You fucking bot.
oh fuck, bro.
This dude's a bot. Fucking bunch of bots. What? How did he snatch my tail? No! Bro, Jason just falling asleep over there, man, dude.
Jason's big sleeping.
Bot.
Big sleeping with that BBC in his ass.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh, right there, rocks. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rock showed him the Jupiter stick and the Saturn stick.
Uff.
Couldn't resist it.
It's just like, uff. Uff. Alright, Jason. I know I'm rusty when you're sleeping, my dude. I know you're just dreaming about rocks right now, my dude. I'm helping him out, bro. Donkey.
I go, rocks!
Real Mark.
Snap my fingers. Signal rocks over here.
So 14 and then 10, so it's a 24 land deck. And I don't know how this is really gonna go, to be honest. I don't even need. Let me take. Okay, wait. Generous Stray. Put one. Can I do that? Let's just do
Down,
that.
down,
Switch out.
down, down.
It just costs so much mana. That's the only thing. But I have a lot of cards to play.
I signal rocks.
They're all snapping over here.
Yeah.
So I'm debating on making this like a 28 land deck or a 26. Or, I mean, a 24 or 26. I don't know. Because this deck is a lot of. It's a lot of power. There's not even really a. I mean, there's a combo, but the combo is basically to keep drawing until I get strong, but also it's just drawing to get fucking strong as hell. I keep drawing cards, scrying for cards, getting my lands out faster, summon big creatures, but what the blue side does, and some of the green cards, they detain you basically. So like, if you try to attack me or ping me, that I can stop this creature permanently until you destroy this card or whatever. Like, it's a really clean combo, a really basic combo, but I don't have a whole lot of cards, so it's hard for me to actually. Yeah, I need to, but I am gonna fuck with this deck though, because it does seem like it's gonna be fucking strong as fuck.
You need to do them challenges.
I do. But I see other combos too. Reading these other cards, I see a lot of combos. Like just from other decks I can do.
They let our ball slip by. Cooks. Oh yeah, we got this shit. Hey, oh yeah. Man, hell yeah.
See, like that's fucking a beautiful looking combo. Really?
That bot, he was at the end. He went 2 panels over to the front, and he had to jump over. And he just walked onto a fake tile and died. I was like, what are you doing? Just jump over, scrub.
Yeah.
He freaking walked to the right and fell on a fake panel and died.
Bot boy over there.
Yeah, definitely a bot. Mm-mm-mm. Fall Mountain? Come on. Alright. I won the Fall Mountain one, by the way.
That's what's up.
Run up the fucking mountain and grab that crown. I finally didn't miss it.
Big fire. Yeah, I don't know how this deck's gonna work, dog.
Real good. No! How did I get hit by that? Let's go. That stupid ass milkshake! No! No! Fucking fuck. Oh, the pickle one. That pickle cook.
Hmm.